Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. Well, as you can see out my windows there, I am living through Snowmaggedon here in Texas. For those of you in the north or in colder places and you don't feel sorry for me, I get it. I get it. But here's the deal. In Texas, we're not used to this, especially this part of Texas I'm in. We usually get like 2 or 3 inches of snow. Not even every year. Like last year was pretty mild winter. But we get that, it'll last for a couple of days, and then, it'll disappear. It'll start to melt because the temperatures start rising. Well, somebody decided to bring an Arctic blast from Alaska and kill the deal down here, and it snowed. It's like 5 or 6 inches in some places more. And we still got snow and ice all over the ground. This all started, I think, on like Friday or Saturday. It's not supposed to clear up to Friday of this week. So you're about a week in. And I know some of you are like, oh, I deal with this for months. Yeah. Okay, cool. But again, I don't live in Wisconsin. I'm not from the northern tundra. I'm just saying how it usually is here. And at any rate, so we got all this crazy stuff all over the ground, supposed to start melting hopefully around Saturday. We're not used to this. On top of that, it turns out, I think, 20% of the Texas power is generated by green energy, which means wind turbines and solar. Well, that crap ain't working because the wind turbines froze up, and the solar panels, of course, are covered with snow because that's what happens when it snows. It covers stuff. So I'm pretty pissed about that. I'm gonna just tell you straight, like I said on my Facebook page, I don't give up about green energy. In fact, I want my energy to be any other color except green. I do not care. Not interested in green energy at all. Okay? And for those of you who like to hug trees and care about this, but what about the planet? We don't have global warming. Look outside right now. Look. There's snow everywhere. You ain't gotta worry about it. We're good. All right? I want my energy to work. I don't like rolling blackouts, period. So do whatever you got to do to make sure it works. If green's not a part of that equation, get rid of the green. In fact, I'm personally more partial to nuclear. Nuclear is cleaner, it's more efficient, and it's cheaper. They use it in France. Most of their power comes from nuclear over there. If it's good enough for Vive la France, it's good enough for us. So that I'm just saying. But I digress. What I really wanted to talk to you today was something that happened, very sad. Conservative icon, radio host, man who single-handedly saved AM radio and talk radio, not just for conservatives but for liberals as well. Single-handedly saved talk radio, in my opinion. Rush Limbaugh also had a great television show in the early 90s. When I started listening to him and watched him, I got turned onto it when I was in the military by one of the sergeants I was stationed with. And I'll be honest, I used to hate watch him because I was a big, stupid liberal back then. I think about some of the debates I got in with people, and looking back at the arguments I was making, made absolutely no sense. But I hate watching him. And because I was like, man, what a pompous ass. That's how I felt. Listen to how he talked about the Clintons and how he used to clown on them. But it was actually very comical. He was a funny guy, and he made some very decent points. But at first I just hate watched him, and then I found out about his radio show, and I was like, I can't stand this guy. So I used to listen to him too. Even though I couldn't stand him, I enjoyed watching and listening because it was entertaining. And slowly but surely over time, I started to see the error in some of my thinking. Oh, well, you know what? That actually makes sense. So that makes sense. And I went from being just a ridiculous liberal to a common sense conservative. And Rush had a lot to do with that. He didn't just touch me in my life. I know there's thousands, if not millions, of other people around the country and around the world whose lives he helped change, whose thinking he helped change. In the same way, and that thing allowed all of us to become better and do better and stop blaming everything on the man and Mr. Whitey and all this other stuff, and actually look at how we can become successful without blaming someone else for our lack thereof. And I want to thank Rush for that. I hope you're resting in peace. I hope you're sitting on the right hand of the Father. You have been a huge asset to not just this country, but this world. And I want you to know how much I personally appreciate what you've done for me, others like me, around the world. We can never repay what you helped us gain, Rush. To your family, your beautiful wife, Catherine, my condolences. I hope that God gives you comfort and peace during this time. and that you remember that your husband touched a lot of lives, helped a lot of people to become freer and better thinkers. And for that, we are eternally grateful. So thank you for sharing him with us all this time. Greatly appreciate that. God bless you. God comfort you. God keep you all. And with that, guys, if you like what I said, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Give me a comment either way. Please like the video, comment in the video, share the video, because the more the channel grows, the more it helps. I do appreciate all of my subscribers and those who listen in silence. I appreciate you all as well. I hope y'all having a great day. Y'all take care.